Devil May Cry 4 is about a character named Nero looking to go after Dante and to figure out if he's a friend or a foe. Hey everybody, John Franklin Reviewer, and I'm finally kind of continuing my Devil May Cry series here. Now I do want to bring this up real quick. This is going to be the final one I'm going to be doing, that I'm going to be doing an incomplete ranking because I don't have a game console yet for Devil May Cry 5. I just wanted to kind of get that out of the way right now. So, Devil May Cry 4, is it something that I would definitely recommend for gamers out there who haven't played it yet? Or is it something that, forget about it? Well, let's get right into it. So starting off with the likes of this is, I talked about a character named Nero. This is a new playable character that you actually play about maybe halfway through, and then later on you play as Dante. The thing is, I actually do like this character. He's very funny, he's very cocky. I do definitely like his story arc in this. I do think overall this is a really great story. I love the action, love the fight scenes, very gory. A well-made game once again. If it's all the characters are well made there. Again, cutscenes are great. The playable stuff is really fun. But when you do get a chance to play back as Dante, it definitely puts a smile on your face because he is your main character from the other three. So I definitely was really happy when they finally bring him in there. And they do show him and talk about him a few times while you're still playing as the other character, and I do actually enjoy that. And the final like I gotta go with is that there's this great shot and when you're playing as Nero on the mountains, you're walking on the mountain, and whenever there's a scene where you actually turn a corner, they have this really great shot of a full moon, and I really did like that. And now on to the dislikes. Well, the first thing I definitely want to talk about is, let's talk about the bad guys. Let's talk about the hench monsters and your bosses. I was not impressed with any of them. I personally didn't actually care for any of them. Definitely one I do want to talk about is there's this frog or toad. And the thing is that, without giving it away, because I like to keep this spoiler free, that there is actually, this character is a ripoff of another animal in a previous Devil May Cry. And I get that you can, you're going to run out of monster ideas, so you're going to kind of, I have an idea for this, but it's going to do this, and it's going to take off of this. So it's kind of not exactly something I really care for. Now, there's not a whole lot on this one. This is more of a gripe than a dislike here, but there is a couple scenes where you got some force fields that you have to find a way to shut them down. But when you bump into them, it's not like it's electricity and all that and you get shocked and blown back, anything like that there. But it just, you could tell that the special effects for when this game came out in 2008, it looks like it's almost like a 90s special effect there, and I'm just like, I didn't really care for that there myself. And another scene that I really dislike in here is that when you walk into this one room, they actually, as soon as they go to a cutscene here, they show a statue of Nero, and the thing is that you have to roll this dice, and you can do it any way. If you want to use your sword, if you want to punch it, whatever, and you got to get from one side to the other. And the thing is that sometimes all you do is you just roll the dice, and you might actually fight some monsters, or you just roll the dice again, it seems like. So I just kind of thought it was sort of a scene in there that really didn't need to be in there, where you could have just went into this room here and just walked into another room, or fought some monsters and moved on. And once again, this is something I haven't actually talked about probably since part 2, is timing. It only happens one time, but I hate when they gotta time you. You have to escape a building that's about to explode or crumble, or you have to catch up to someone, and you gotta try to beat it in that time limit. And it's not hard, it really isn't. I'm just not a fan of it because I feel like it's like, oh my god, you gotta really hurry up, and it makes me a little nervous sometimes. And then the final dislike is going to go back with Nero. Now, as much as I like this guy and all the positive I just said about him, he is the younger version of Dante. He looks exactly like Dante, his cockiness, his funniness. So it's almost like when they wrote the script, I wonder if they originally wrote it for just all being Dante, but then the way that they kind of did the story there, where you go so far with this character, Nero, and then you go and play as Dante and finish up the mission. Also, Nero he's very powerful right off the bat. I mean, okay, this might be a little bit of a spoiler, but if you've played this game, you already know. But the thing is, he's a demon, and they pretty much talk about it by the very first mission that he is, but how powerful he is. And with Dante, I don't think that Dante was ever that powerful in the first 3 ever. Now, my rating for this is going to go 5 out of 10. So Devil May Cry 4, is this a game that you have played? If you have, do you agree? Do you disagree with me? Give me a comment down below about what your opinion is overall about this game series. But for people out there who have not played it, I still will recommend this, honestly. I just wish it was a lot better. Like when I first played the game, I loved it, but it's kind of gone down for me a little bit my second and third time playing this game. So thank you guys so much for watching this. Please like, please subscribe, and stay awesome, everybody.